Imagine this. It's Friday night, 1998. The smell of pizza is wafting from the kitchen. Your homework is finally done, and you're ready for movie night. But there's a catch. You don't have a streaming app. No instant play. No dun at your fingertips. Instead, you grab your coat and dash to the car. Your mission? A heroic quest to find the perfect movie. You pull into a glowing video rental store, walls stacked high with VHS tapes and DVDs. Hundreds of colorful boxes stare back at you. Some are familiar favorites. Others are mysterious adventures you've never seen before. You race to the shelves, hoping that the blockbuster you've been dreaming about isn't already checked out. But wait, someone beat you to it. Your heart sinks. The clock is ticking. Will you settle for a quirky indie film or wander the aisles, hoping for a hidden gem? And don't forget, you have to rewind it before you return it, or risk the dreaded be kind, rewind, fine. Every step feels like a mini adventure, full of surprises, luck, and maybe even a little sibling squabble over which movie to pick. This is what movie night used to be. A hunt, a gamble, and a real-life adventure long before the days of instant streaming. Welcome to What Did We Do Before? The show that helps curious kids and their grown-ups travel back in time to discover how people lived before our favorite modern inventions. I'm your host, Bryan, and today's question is, what did we do before Netflix streaming? Long before Netflix was an app, it was actually a mail-order DVD company. That's right. Back in 1997, if you wanted to watch a movie, you'd go online, pick a DVD, and wait, sometimes days, for it to arrive in your mailbox. Then, after watching it, you had to mail it back. But even before Netflix mailed DVDs, people were visiting video rental stores, the magical castles of VHS and DVDs. Walking into a blockbuster was like stepping into a world of adventure. Walls stacked high with movies, the smell of popcorn in the air, and shelves full of colorful boxes. You'd spend ages scanning titles, flipping boxes over to read the back, and checking if your favorite movie, and more importantly, snack, was in stock. If someone beat you to it, you'd leave empty-handed, or have to pick something else. And here's a tidbit for you youngsters that I'm sure your parents will remember. It wasn't just the hunt for movies that was tricky. You also had to remember to rewind the tape before returning it, or face a fine. That's right, back when movies were on VHS tapes, the movie started from the front of the reel and played to the end. And at the end of the movie, you had to rewind the tape. Yeah, like physically push a button and the tape would spool backwards so that when you returned the tape, the next customer could watch it from the beginning. It was a small but tedious task that, if forgotten, would result in a fine. As you can see, the world before required planning, patience, and a little luck. Then came the internet revolution. Netflix realized that DVDs were great, but the real magic could happen online. They asked a simple question. What if we could watch movies instantly, without leaving our couch? But it wasn't easy. The internet back then was slow, with dial-up connections making even one movie take a long time to download. What now plays instantly used to take hours and sometimes even days to download. That's right, you'd click on the title and have to wait to the next day to watch it. Oh boy, those were definitely not the good old days. So Netflix had to figure out how to deliver films quickly, reliably, and to millions of people. By 2007, technology finally caught up. Streaming launched. No more trips to stores, no waiting for DVDs, and no scratched tapes. Back when movies were still on physical media like VHS and DVDs, that's something you really had to worry about. If you scratched a DVD, your movie would skip halfway through. Or if you played a VHS tape too many times, the film could degrade, resulting in static or a loss of dubbing between the audio and visuals. But Netflix had an answer to these problems. With just a few clicks, families could watch a whole movie at home, anytime. Binge watching became a thing. Kids could watch entire series in one weekend, something that would have taken months with DVDs or VHS tapes. The contrast was huge. Before streaming, you planned, you waited, you hoped. After streaming, you clicked, you watched, you chilled. And the change didn't stop there. Soon, physical rental stores like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video started closing. Netflix's streaming library grew, and movie nights as we knew them would never be the same. Here are just a few fun facts I came across while researching this podcast. Do you know that the last Blockbuster store still exists? It's in Bend, Oregon. And it's now kind of a tourist attraction. People come there to take pictures, walk the aisles, and sort of just reminisce about the good old days of Friday movie nights. Here's another fun fact. Netflix once offered to sell their company to Blockbuster for just $50 million. And Blockbuster said no. Today, it's worth over $518 billion. I'd hate to be the CEO who said no to that deal. And finally, today, Netflix streams to over 190 countries and has more than 260 million subscribers, including me. I've been a subscriber since the good old days of red envelopes, which meant running home from the bus stop after school to check and see if my latest rental had arrived. So, what did we do before Netflix streaming? We drove to video stores, mailed DVDs, and planned our weekends around what was available, not what was recommended. It might have taken a little more effort, but there was something special about walking down those aisles, reading movie boxes, and discovering hidden gems. And now, it's time for our joke of the podcast. Why was the movie about turkeys rated R? Too much foul language. And finally, here's your question to ponder. If you could time travel to the 1990s for one night of movie rentals, what movie would you pick off the shelf? Next time on What Did We Do Before? We're snapping back to a time before camera phones and selfies. Discover the world of film rolls, disposable cameras, and Polaroids. When taking a picture meant waiting days, or shaking your photo until it dried. So grab your popcorn and your flash cube for our next adventure. What did we do before digital cameras?